Hello, my fellow crows. LeBlur here, back at it again to bring you some additional information on Artcraft Entertainment's up-and-coming MMO, Crowfall. After making my first tutorial of Crowfall's Big World, there was a decent amount of buzz generated around my immediate community members, and I thought I would make this video to give some additional information as to what makes Crowfall different from the current generation of MMORPGs. And for the sake of keeping things short and sweet, I'm going to try and highlight 3 different factors that make Crowfall unique in this space. One of the key differences that initially captured my interest is that the game is actually balanced around group versus group combat, which is a nice departure from the current design philosophy of MMOs today. Most MMOs, such as World of Warcraft or the more recently released Blade and Soul, are balanced around one-on-one combat, meaning that every class has been built keeping in mind that they should be able to take on any other class they encounter, which to me makes for boring gameplay. And having the game be balanced around group versus group combat means that groups will have to strategically think about what they're bringing to the table in any given scenario. In games balanced this way, there's always the possibility that you can and will be countered in some way, shape, or form. So a group of nothing but, say, Confessors, one of the caster classes, wouldn't be as successful as a group that had a more diversified makeup. And ultimately, because they are balancing around group versus group combat, the game is much better off and will provide a much deeper and more rich combat system than what we've been used to. The second reason I find Crowfall so intriguing is the crafting system. As a Star Wars Galaxies vet, it's been a very long time since I felt at home when utilizing the crafting systems that are offered in today's MMOs. So you can imagine my excitement when Artcraft started mentioning that their crafting system was heavily inspired by SWGs. And straight up, they've captured it and expanded on it even further. From creating incentive for utilizing the best materials you can find, to having optional parts for their recipes that will improve your end product even more, Crowfall delivers an insanely deep crafting system, in spite of all the potential quality of life upgrades they could add to the system currently in place. The third and final factor that makes Crowfall different from most MMOs these days is what I like to call the "it takes a village" mentality that rings true throughout a number of design choices Artcraft has made with Crowfall. From having a gathering system that not only encourages, but basically requires you to work with others, to a crafting system that will have you leaning on comrades to come up with components you may be unable to make on your own, it is clear that this game is not meant for solo players. It's a game where you're meant to find some friends or guilds, what have you, and work together towards common goals. Whether those goals are to become the guild with the most strength, wealth, or resources, the point is this can all be accomplished by working together with others, which in this day and age, where raids are just a button push away, is a breath of fresh air. And with that, that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this brief overview of what I feel makes Crowfall special, and if you really liked it, feel free to subscribe, comment, or just give this video a thumbs up. Any feedback is immensely appreciated, even if it's about how I can deliver things more effectively to you, or a suggestion on something you'd like me to cover. It is always welcome. This is LeBlur saying, see ya, Crow Bros!